Hello, welcome to the next installment of Randy Takes Things here on the hottest channel on YouTube, Randy and Dave's Place. If you haven't already, make sure you click all those fantastic buttons, like, subscribe, and get yourself some alerts. Yeah, so here we are.
Yep.
Today's featured
hey guys.
accoutrement is Jeptha Creed, Kentucky bourbon. It is made in Shelbyville, Kentucky. This particular is the 6-year wheated edition. It comes in at 93 proof. All Jeptha Creed bourbons are made with their bloody butcher corn that they, I believe, grow themselves.
Wow.
I'm actually 99% sure that's true. All their bourbon does use the bloody butcher corn, which, as you might know by the name, bloody butcher, it is a red corn. It has a higher oil content than your standard white corn, which does lead to a oilier, more viscous mouthfeel when you drink it. We'll get into that in a few minutes. Let's kick this deal off with the movie of the week, which was What a Wonderful Knife.
It's a wonderful knife.
It is definitely a play on It's a Wonderful Life. This one is not as cornily made as some of them we've watched. This is very much kind of like There's Something in the Barn. It is a quality shoot. It wasn't filmed with someone's iPhone 7 in the middle of Shelbyville, Kentucky. So there's that. And it has people that you may know in it. It has Joe McHale, and then there's this other guy that his name escapes me at the moment. But he plays the weird mayor, cult leader, killer guy.
And you're killing this review.
It's a wild adventure. This girl, she feels like she doesn't belong, and then a friend gets killed by this killer, and then she wishes, for a different existence, and then she has this different existence, but then it's this weird trance-like state where no one literally knows who she is, and everybody thinks she's psycho. This mayor guy has everybody in like a trance, and they're all like brainwashed, and they're standing there they don't even know what's going on. But she does eventually save the day with her friend, who everyone makes fun of, by the way. Everyone in this movie makes fun of this girl. They call her a weirdo.
They
and all kinds of stuff.
named you weirdo.
Know why. I think without her, this mayor guy's taken over half of wherever they were.
Angel Falls.
He was about building some sort of sopa experience
Water's cold.
wherever they were. I don't actually know where they were. It was cold because there was snow. And I don't know, other than that, where this movie took place. I don't know I don't even know if it said, honestly. But in all fairness,
just said it twice.
we were watching it with almost no audible sound. So they might have said where it was, and I just didn't hear it. As a matter of fact, as I think about this, I should have went back and found it with some sound that I could hear.
You think?
Yeah, I might actually have some more information. Anyway, the filming of it was pretty solid. I would check it out. It's on, what is it on? Prime Video? Definitely on Prime Video. That's where we watched it, on Prime. So check it out if you have Prime Video. It's on there. I don't know what kind of rating to give it because, like I said, I couldn't hear it, but I'm at least going to give it a 7 because it looked good.
Well, the movie's got to be better than this review.
Was good. I'm sure Rufus has things to say. He's here somewhere. He's always causing trouble somewhere. If he doesn't watch out, he's going to become Gator Nuggets. I told him about
We can throw down anytime,
We got Jeptha Creed. I'm going to pour some here on. I like Jeptha Creed for the most part. They also come out with a red, white, and blue bourbon every year, which is their bloody butcher corn, which is red, white corn, which obviously is white, and blue corn, which obviously is blue. And that's why they call it red, white, and blue. And that bottle every year benefits some veterans programs and stuff like that. And so definitely check that one out if you can. And I will for sure feature it on a future installment. But this is the 6-year-old Wheated bourbon. And wheated bourbons seem to be fairly popular at this moment in time. People like them.
I do enjoy a good
like
wheated bourbon.
Can't pinpoint this nose. It's weird. You know what? It almost smells like a vanilla Coke on draft. And by draft, I mean like out of a fountain. Because no one has a keg of vanilla Coke. Probably.
Maybe just take the drink there,
Maybe
buddy.
somebody else. If you see a keg of vanilla Coke, let me know in the comments. I'd like to know if that exists. I don't think it does. But point is, that's what this smells like. And you don't get a lot of alcohol.
Anytime there, guy.
I think it literally, to me, smells like vanilla Coke with some kind of spice in it. I don't know. Wow. It's hard to pinpoint this. I don't know. Maybe I should taste it. Maybe that'll help me. It didn't. But the flavor overall is decent. Not a lot of alcohol burn. And honestly, the back end of it is vanilla Coke out of like a Coke freestyle machine. And seeing as how I'm not the biggest vanilla Coke fan, this is going to score lower than Horse Soldier. I can tell you that. I don't have a number in my head yet, but it is going to be lower than Horse Soldier. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. And if you're a huge vanilla guy or girl, I know there's some female bourbon drinkers out there. I see all of you ladies looking at me with those eyes of, what is this guy talking about? I know y'all are out there.
What is this guy
I've met some of you.
Of course there are.
We've talked about bourbon. Yeah, I don't get it. It tastes like vanilla Coke. Smells and tastes like vanilla Coke. And I'm not broken.
I guess we got it.
So that's
vanilla
what it tastes
Coke.
Like. I think I'm going to have to bring it around because it's not terrible by any stretch of the imagination. Like, it's definitely of good quality. Oh, I gave Horse Soldier like an 8.5. So this is a 6.8. 6.8 on that little bourbon scale. Yeah, 6.8. I don't hate it. I also don't love it. It would never be this particular Jeptha Creed would never be my first choice. I do happen to know that I do like the red, white, and blue, and I like some of their other ones, and I'm going to feature them on some future episodes to, give them a little bit more fair shake. And I'm sorry that I'm adjusting this thing, but it keeps rolling down my arm. It's driving me
I
nuts.
could eat your arm. Problem solved.
So there's that. Future episodes with Jeptha Creed to give them a little bit more of a fair shake. This is not a wheated that I would go back to, but again, not bad. If you love wheated bourbons and you love vanilla Coke flavoring, this is for you. I talked about the movie. What else I got here? As we speak right now, as I'm speaking to you on this camera, James Madison University is getting drugged around the field by the Oregon Ducks. And this, my last episode, I did say, why did Tulane and James Madison both get in? And I think earlier today, Ole Miss drugged Tulane around the field. And now it's happening to James Madison. So I think maybe we should reevaluate this whole group of 5 teams getting in. Maybe they need to be a little more special than these 2 teams are. No offense. They're great teams for what level of college football they're at. But, this just ain't it. Again, I'm no fan of Notre Dame, but they would have been a better matchup for Oregon or Ole Miss than Tulane was and James Madison is currently being. Having said that, last night, the Alabama Crimson Tide completed the largest comeback in college football playoff history. After going down 17-0 in the first quarter, they stormed back to win the game 34-24. Goodbye, Sooners. We'll see you next year. And Roll Tide. We're on our way. We're moving on up. We will see the Indiana Hoosiers in the Rose Bowl on January the 1st. Yeah. we're heading into this. So we opened at a almost 8-point underdog. That's more than a touchdown. I can't tell you the last time we've been an over touchdown underdog going into a football game. I kind of like it. It's a different perspective. I'm used to going in as the giant being slain. So here we go. It's a different thing, different experience. I like it, I think. I don't know, guys. I don't think I have a whole lot more for you this episode. Yeah. Wonderful knife. Check it out. Prime Video. And Jeptha Creed. It is good bourbon. This particular one is just not for me. So 6.8 on my bourbon scale. And I'm sure that Rufus is lots of things to say about all of this. And he better watch himself, though, because Cajun gator nuggets with a nice remoulade to dip it in could be coming his way if he keeps messing with me. It wouldn't be the first gators we've taken down.
You want to go? I got 6 alligator buddies ready to chomp.
That's it. Donate to some charities. St. Jude's, Shriners, adopt a kitten, a puppy, a tropical bird if you like. There's all kinds of animals in the world that need a home, and you can give it to them. So do it. And as always, size matters, and so does the gravy on your biscuits. Boom, I am out.